Alright folks, this is Pitching Ace 88. We're back. We had finished off case number 23 in the last part, where Daniel Taylor was killed by Lily Robinson. Fairly sad, but she is a little psycho, but most women can be. But anyways, I'm gonna need some friends, so I'll be back when I grab some. See you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, grab some friends, let's go to the next case. Anatomy of a Murder. Ooh, I like the title. Hello Ace, I hope you're excited as I am to check out the latest museum exhibit. By the way, have you ever heard of Wilfred Turnscrew? No? Well, he's this awesome writer famous for crime novels. I only ask because I've started reading his latest bestseller, The Death of Rosie Wolfe, and it's such a thrilling murder mystery. Really? Oh yeah, I know. And get this, the story is set right here in Grimsboro, and it reminds me an awful lot of our own cases. Because he stole the title. It's... okay, whatever. I'll tell you more about the book on the way to the museum, and don't worry, I'll keep it spoiler free. A few hours later at the museum. Ah, it's great to be out in the open, surrounded by happy families. It's a nice reminder that there aren't just murders going on in the city. Oh, and look, who's here? Hello, dearies. How nice to see you here. I come by every Saturday to help sell badges to support the museum. And oh my, is that our city's mayor? Good day, ma'am. Captain Ace. It's good to see you out supporting your local community. This exhibition is fascinating, sir. Those shrunken heads, the T-Rex skeletons, there's just so much to see. This gives me an idea, Captain Ace. Why don't you use your keen sense of observation to find a list of objects hidden in the museum? That's a great idea. I would really enjoy a first-hand demonstration of your abilities that I've heard so much about, Captain Ace. Interesting. So they don't even know if it's a crime scene yet. I swear, I'd be scared of having Ace, Captain Ace, try any of this stuff. Because you know it's always going to be bad when he searches for stuff. There's going to be like House of Wax. This is going to be cool. 1885, coins, confetti, top hat, Neanderthal man. Coins. Is that a clown's nose? Nope. Okay, well what is a clown? Is it, oh, there it is. Wow. It was really hidden up in the corner. Congratulations, Captain Ace, you found everything in record time. I've got to say, Mr. Mayor, even I can't help but be impressed. Of course you can't. Huh? You're right, that mannequin does look like a real person. The face has been deformed, but still really reminds me of someone. Oh my goodness, I know who this is. It's Wilfred Turnscrew. Ace, do you remember I was just telling you about his book? Let's send the body off to autopsy for confirmation, and now that the exhibition is a crime scene, we should search it again. Everybody, please leave the exhibition. It's now being placed under quarantine as part of a murder investigation. A murder in our museum? This can't be happening. Don't worry, Margaret. We'll make sure it's all over as soon as possible. Okay, Ace. No more lists, no more games. This time it's just you and your detective skills. Wow. Let's put that in there for him, and then let's investigate this museum. Nope. Alright, we gotta search this thing again. Oh, that's obviously something torn paper, so... there we go. You got torn paper. You've got bow tie. You got square window with the coins, obviously. Oh, there it is. Great job, Ace. Do you think this torn paper could be a vital clue? Why don't you put it back together so we can find out? You're right. Since the victim's body was added to the exhibition, its exhibit label must have been added too. What's more, there are traces of ink on the label, as if something had been written on. Can you take a closer look? Anna, I think Margaret's waving at us to come over. The poor thing still looks agitated. Interesting. Reminds me of like House of Wax, old school stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go grab some stars, and I'll see you guys back here. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, folks, let's go and talk to some people. Talk to Margaret. I know you must be busy, Captain Ace, but I heard it's Wilfred Turnscrews died. How dreadful. It's sad, but I doubt Wilfred will be missed by the community. He wasn't much liked in the historical center, you see. Really? But he was such a great crime writer. Such a great crime writer? Puh. He wrote horrible murder stories. If that wasn't bad enough, he had his latest set in Grimsboro. So now all of his fans come visit the sites and have turned this wonderful heaven into a zoo. All the brutes pick all my beautiful flowers. Oh, but don't get me wrong, I'm so sorry the poor soul met a grisly fate. Ha ha, grisly fate. I get it. There's a grizzly in the background. But, you know what, I don't blame him too much. I mean, he basically ripped off. I mean, our first case was the case of Rosa, whatever her name is. I forget her name, but it was the case of Rosa Wolf, I think, and he basically made the same. Well, this one's nice. I appreciate this one. This one basically has everything written for me. Or everything seen for me. Good job, Ace. So this is a pamphlet for the exhibition. This victim isn't in the photo, so that means he was at it only recently. Cornelia Trent, the museum curator, organized all this. We should go ask her about the last-minute addition to her exhibition. It definitely House of Wax theme, man. If any of you guys have seen that old Vincent Price film, not the new one. The new one sucked, but the old one with Vincent Price, that one was pretty awesome. If you guys haven't seen that one, I encourage you guys to watch it. Whoa. Wow. Good work, Ace. So there was a hidden text on the victim's exhibit label. For where we are is hell, and where hell is, there we ever be. Wow, all gibberish to me, but obviously it's important to the killer, otherwise they wouldn't have written it. Let's see what Alex makes of it. Oh yeah. I knew it. I knew it. Look, 6 hours. I knew it. Oh, only 30 minutes. That's okay. Just want to be able to finish this off as much as best I can. Talk to Cornelia. Oh my goodness, this sordid affair is just dreadful. Can you imagine? Children saw the body? I don't know if the museum can ever recover from this. Well, the faster we resolve this situation, the sooner we can put it behind us, ma'am. If we understand correctly, you set up the exhibition yourself? Yes, as a museum curator, I was the last one to install the exhibition, and I mounted the taxidermed animals. But I would never taxiderm a human being. The only things that so back up have been dead for years, often centuries. All this talk of taxidermy got me thinking. The Historical Center is well known for its taxidermy shop. What do you say we continue our sightseeing by checking the shop out, Ace? Heck yeah. Plus, we're going to find something else there, I believe. That's right. Nice. Let's go to the showroom, see what's up. Oh wow, look at all these magnificent animals. They're just so lifelike. The taxidermist really did a wonderful job on them. We'll talk about the taxidermist. He doesn't seem to be here. Isn't it funny how people from around here leave their doors open even when they're absent? I love how they take a jab at that. Anyways, good idea, Ace. We should save some time by searching the place instead of waiting for the owner to show up first. I like they have a little jab about that, about how the doors are always open. Because they always seem to be open when you look for these. Okay, bear trap, slipper. I don't see the snake right away. It's an interesting zebra. Okay, we won't look at the snake. Fountain pen. Don't see that either. Where's it? Huh. Oh, right there. There it is. Snake's all wrapped up. Son of a bee. I don't know where any of this crap is. Alright, well, scissors, slippers, fountain pen. Interesting. Scorpion. Oh, crap. I thought I saw him. Yeah, there's that. Bear trap. I don't know where the French toast the snake. Oh, yeah, right. Like, I was going to be able to find that. Yeah, good luck. I'll take that hit. There's no way I would have found that. You search the shop filled with taxidermed animals, high and low, and you pick up a fountain pen, Ace? It's because the pen is gold-plated. You're right. It is odd that such an expensive pen should be lying around this taxidermy shop. There seems to be a name engraved on it. If you can make out the letters, you might be able to find out who the pen belongs to. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Oops. Nope, that's not it. Heball. No, okay. It's this one. No. Turn screw. Aha. Turn screw. Oh, I should have known that. Gosh darn it. I was too slow on that. Way to go, Ace. So this fountain pen you found in the taxidermy shop belongs to our victim, Wilfred Turnscrew. This proves that Wilfred was at the taxidermy shop sometime before getting taxidermied. The taxidermy shop's owner, Mortimer Mutlog, better have an airtight alibi or he's in trouble. Oh, snaps. He's in trouble. Nobody has distinctive features. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, I knew the police in the historical center often investigate missing cats, but missing pens? We're investigating the murder of Wilfred Turnscrew, and finding his pen in your shop means you'd better drop the jokes. Wilfred was in my shop to complain about a cat of his that I had taxidermied a few years ago. Apparently the cat had started to rot, and Wilfred stormed in here to yell at me. His pen must have fell out of his pocket then, I suppose. Wilfred hated my work and criticized me every chance he got. Thankfully, he'll be forever silent. I think he did it. I think he did it. He's got the look. He's got the crazy look in him. Anyways, guys, I'm actually going to wait 6 hours because I think in that point we'll be finishing off the rest of the chapter. I'm going to grab some stars. I'll see you guys later. I'm Pitching Against 88. Over and out. Alright, folks. Let's finish off this body. The Neanderthal man you found in the museum is indeed none other than the writer Wilfred Turnscrew. Now prepare yourselves. This is going to be graphic. As evidenced by the heavy bruising all over the body, your victim got so badly beaten that he fell unconscious. I know he was unconscious because there's a slip of the knife when the victim woke up while being cut open. Whoa, wait a second. You're telling us that the victim got taxidermed alive? Sadly, yes, and judging by the fine threading used on your victim, your killer is clearly gifted at sewing. Wow. Couldn't the killer have kept their sewing skills for something more harmless like embroidery? Wow. That is pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. So I checked out that quote concealed in the museum exhibit label, and it's a quote from the play Dr. Faustus. Okay, but why would the killer even bother writing that quote? Well, in the play, Dr. Faustus ends up being damned for all eternity, and your victim has been taxidermed to last forever. See the connection? This quote is something only a theater connoisseur could know by heart, and given the theatrical way in which the murder was presented, well, all this leaves me no doubt that your killer so happens to love theater. Well, we've had to catch killers who've had dandruff, wear bandages, use shampoo, but this one takes the cake. A killer who loves theater. Well, in the historical district, that's everybody. Okay, anyways, later on at the station, I can't get poor Wilfred's taxiderm face out of my head. The murders seem more horrific when they happen in such quaint places, don't they? Still, this killer has a particularly twisted mind. They put their work on display so that everyone could see it. Ace Jones, I've got news for you too. What would that news be, Nathan? I believe I may have found the exact location where your victim was murdered. But we're going to have to wait for the next chapter. Will you guys stay tuned, because in a little bit I will be uploading the next video. It's been Pitching Ace 88. I will see you guys all later. Over and out.